Hello, my name is Catherine. Welcome back to my channel, Mimi Plans and Knits. This is our Savings Sunday. So this is how much we have this week left over. So we have 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and we're not going to count the change. We are just going to throw it in. I don't know what I did with my little pouch, but we're going to throw it in here and we will do something with it next time. Well, I usually kind of fill up my little pouch and then when we get enough. So how do I want to do it this week? I think what I'm going to do is take some of these 5s. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. So that's $40. And I'm going to pop this in here. And we will see. So where do we want to start? I was telling you last week, Joel and I were talking about making a tiny house for where he works, and we have decided that we're going to do that. So this binder will become what we use that for. I'm just going to put change, whatever change, like I have these little trackers. This one's $1, $2, there's a 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go from there. I have stopped doing my nails because I have too many allergies. So I think I'm going to take this $20 out of there. And let me see if I can find some more change to change it over. Let me see what's in here. This is for the kids. So 5, 10, 15, and 20. So I'm going to put that over here. Because I have been having allergic reactions. I've tried to do my nails quite a few times and I haven't been able to. So we're going to play with that. We're going to reallocate that. And I think we're going to be good. So do I want to use this one? Let me see. Did I pull out any new? I could have been a little more prepared, I guess. But we're flying by the seat of our pants. So that is all right. Let's put, Joel and I have a trip coming up in October. So we are going to do this. We are going to shake a dice. I'm going to move this over. We're going to see how much money we're going to put in there. I shake 2 dice for this one. Whoops. So we're going to see, so that is $6 is going to go in our travel. Maybe do I want to use these 2, 4, 6? Since, no, it doesn't have a zipper. All right, we're going to do it like this. So there is that. And then we're going to do this dice challenge here where you just roll. I'm going to roll 1 dice and see what we're going to put in there. And that is going to be $4. So let's put this here. This one I hadn't really decided where it was going to go. So let's do this one. So that's the $4 in there. We might have to start putting more towards the tiny house. We already have the building. It's pretty much just to, I've started taking a few little videos. Oops. And of course the money flies out of there without without any zippers. So I'm gonna put it like this and see if I can keep them in there. All right, where do we want to go? We have to start putting a little bit in our Christmas one. Let's see what we can do in here. This is my Christmas one. So this one I roll a dice for. Let's see what we can get. I'm going to roll 2 dice, I think, for this one. And that is 6. Where is my marker? Did I drop it? I don't know if this one will mark on it or not. Let me grab a different one. Okay, so let's do another 6 in here. These don't have 1, 2, 3. Nope. Let's do this. Put this one back in here. I need some new. Let's try this one since Christmas is around the corner. This one doesn't have a whole lot in it. So let us scrape off this one and see what we're going to put. That is $4. So I am going to put in a 5 and take out a 1 because this one does not have the envelope on. We have 6 grandchildren and 3 children who are married, so that gives us 12. We have 12 adults and 6 kids that 6 people that we buy for, if I can get my answers out here. So let's try this one. That is a 4. Take the one off from last time. So that one's 4. Let's see. I don't have any change in this one, so we're going to throw some change in there. We buy for 12 people for Christmas, and we sponsor a child. And if they're doing it, we also sponsor usually an elderly person. So depends what the need is in our community, but we usually try to help out with that. So Joel and I don't buy each other Christmas gifts. We usually save our money for travel. So I'm just scraping these off so they look a little better. Okay, I really like these. Now let's take this one and see what we're gonna have. So yeah, Joel and I don't usually buy each other Christmas gifts. We prefer to save our money to travel, so that's what we try to do. So $2. We didn't travel when our kids were young. We really only started traveling after our kids were finished in university, and now we like to do that. So let's see, let's scrape these off. So how is everyone? We're all good here. Griffin is here overnight. This is Sunday. I can bring him to school tomorrow morning, so he's here for that. Let me just make these look a little neater. There we go. Okay, oh, there's a 6 we didn't fully uncover. I must not have had a very good scratcher when I was taking these off. So, okay, let's do this one. We're going to work our way right up. This one is a 4 by the looks. So yeah, I started taking a few pictures of the tiny house that we're building. It's going to be very small. I'm going to take a loonie out and I'm going to put in a 5. So I will video the steps as we go. There won't be a whole lot done this winter because we don't really have a lot of time, but we will work on it through the winter and hopefully it'll be ready by next year. So let's take this one. So this one is a 7. So what I think I'm going to do is Joel and I, let's see, there is only a Looney 7. I'm gonna take just this. I'm gonna put in 5. That's not gonna work. 5. Oh, I want to go this way. 6. I can use quarters out of here, so we won't have to. 2, 4. So that makes 7. Oh, my desk is a mess. I need to clean. So that is $7 in there. So I think what we'll do is our extra savings that we have on Sunday, like this money that we play with, is probably going to go towards my car that I have coming and the tiny house. So that's where the extra money is going to go, I think, because I would like to get the car paid off, and I'm going to try to do it in 3 years, and then I'm going to retire from work. So we'll see. I was going to retire in January, but because I'm driving a lemon, that can't happen. So let's shake 2 of these. Oh my. So that is 6 and 5 is 11. So this one is $11. 10, 15, and I'm going to take 4 out. So there we go. This one goes towards, well, I say birthdays, but Joel and I don't do birthday gifts either. We like to use our money for travel, like I say. So anything like that, anniversaries, we don't buy anniversary gifts, birthday gifts, Christmas gifts. We save that money for travel. These are $5 each. So this is for the kids in the summer. We live on a lake, and the kids have like a water mat, and they have extra gas in the boat and kayaks and things like that. So I like to save money ahead for that. I think probably next year or the year after we're going to need a new water mat. So yeah. And this is for the puppies. The puppies, I put $5 in here each time. So this one is not a very good color, but that's okay. We're going to give the puppies $5. Usually their vet and stuff is covered, but this is like extra things, and sometime, like we're going away, Maven's going to babysit for the puppies, and she's going to need a puppy sitter because she's going to check out of college just before we get home. So we are going to need a puppy sitter for that. So these are combined our 6 grandkids signs. So I just put everybody in one. So this one is a 20. Oh my. 5, 10, 14. I need $6 more. Let's see what we can get out of my change over here. Quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. See, this is why we keep the change here. And 20. And then next week I will swap those out. So only one card is getting done this time, but that's okay. So we are going to do that. We're going to put all this change. This one does have an envelope on it. So there we go. Oops. So there, we covered a few. This binder, the change is making it thick. So we've got that one. Oh, I still have $2 here. So because I dug through the quarters, and I'm not going to go through the quarters again, I am going to go over, do I have one? Okay, there's $2 that I could put in here if I can find the word debt, and there it is. So we're going to put the $2 in there. And that finishes that one off. So there we go. We are done. All of our money is gone. All of our envelopes. So there. We are going to put these like this, and we are done. So I thank you so much for watching. Remember, every penny counts. It doesn't matter if you only save $5 at the end of the week or $50 at the end of the week. You're going to get somewhere in the end. So I thank you so much for watching, and until next Sunday, thank you. Bye-bye.